day for a race today. Leave it all out there. Nice and smooth. Let's get it all done all day long. I got a good feeling about today, guys. Do something pretty special today. Green, green, green.
Holy cow! We had the big one to end the race. Oh, we got a giant pack back here. Holy cow!
Here we come. Go, 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 go. Got to be kidding me.
Didn't even make it a lap.
Nice and smooth, nice and smooth. Wow, that was dumb.
Hello, 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 hello. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for coming out for the Marine Corps 250 here on the Crown Jewel Racing Network. Tonight, we will have potentially a lot of caution laps. That's my guess for tonight. I mean, I was going to say some good racing, but like, look, we're at Martinsville. I mean, this league, there's a lot of big personalities. So, you know, those two don't really mix well. Last night was kind of a rough night, but we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. But hopefully we'll get some good green flag runs in. But I feel like a broken record at this point. I'm not going to be betting on that. I'm not going to be holding my breath for that. So we'll just have to wait and see. But thank you. Regardless, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. In the booth with me is Billy Martin. And I believe we'll have one more coming through, but I'm not 100% sure. But Bill, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me. And I want everybody to at home pretend it's 2000 again and we're back under COVID lockdown. Because that's what it's going to feel tonight in front of the computer screen, because we're going to be here a while, unfortunately. Last night, the Truck Series, 32 cautions. And guess what? So did every other Truck Series that ran Martinsville last night. NASRA, one of the top-rated series, they had 29 cautions. You had the COL or COLA or whatever it is, Truck Series, another high-rated Truck Series. I think you have to be like 5,000 or over. They had 26 cautions last night. So all these big series having a lot of troubles. Unfortunately, it's going to happen again tonight. But who knows? Maybe there'll be a miracle and I'm completely wrong. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I mean, I always love to see a miracle. So if we get to see one tonight, I'd be very happy, man. So yeah, I mean, like, look, this track is it's very tough to get around cleanly, and people always are going to be sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. But we've seen a couple warnings go through the Discord. Not warnings, just like a heads up. Like, look, this is Martinsville, so yes, there's going to be cautions, but you know, just try to put a show on for the stream. Try to put a show on for the broadcast booth. So we'll just have to wait and see how much that resonates with the guys. And yeah, regardless, we should have a good race tonight.
Well, for the people at home who want to know what it's like in this race tonight, pretend you're in bumper-to-bumper traffic, and you're trying to pass the next 25 cars in front of you. There's no place to pass here. You really have to wreck the guy in front of you to get by him. And So that's what's going to happen tonight.
Yeah, and then a couple other keys. I mean, the top one I have in all caps, bold casing is survival. Like, keep the car rolling on the track. Like, you don't have to have the best aero here. You don't have to have, I mean, you don't even need to have like a front bumper. You just need to keep the horsepower up and keep the wheels pointed straight so you can get around here. And then other than that, you know, just don't lock up that front left tire like going into the corners. That seems to be a big issue for a lot of guys with their setups. But obviously that leads to taking a lot of people out, causing a lot of damage. Any other keys, Bill, you can think of?
Personally, I think the guy that never goes full throttle during this entire race, that's the guy that's probably going to win. That's
Okay.
the key to the race. Just not push your car. Just take your time and let it happen in front of you.
Yep, back up the corner just a bit. Let that thing roll through there, and don't get too crazy. That sounds like a good approach. But yeah, so these cars they do have. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe all of these cars do have brakes equipped. So we should see braking tonight for wrecks and cautions, right, Bill?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Let me tell you, it's yeah, you know, these guys are going to be able to go a long way on a set of tires tonight. So they're definitely going to save money.
Yep. Well, look, so we actually have a lap around the track presentation that Nathaniel Campbell put together. So we'll go ahead and we'll give that a watch.
Lap around the track. This is Nathaniel Campbell, driver of the number 82. This week, the Team Conti Sim Performance Dash Series heads out to Martinsville Speedway for a battle of 250 laps around this historic raceway, one of the original NASCAR tracks, built in 1949, meant for a lot slower cars than we have nowadays, but it still has awesome racing, especially with these Xfinity cars, so a bunch of fun going to be had out there tonight. The lines that you're going to be looking for basically is going to be right in that bottom. You can kind of do a little bit of a diamond through the middle of those corners to get a little bit more runoff speed if you're trying to make a pass, but mainly going to be wanting to run those bottoms you see on board here through 1 and 2. Pretty simple track, and it's just back and forth, and laps go by real quick here, so make sure you're on it and look out for the wrecks. It's going to be a fun one out there, so hope you all enjoy the race.
Well, you heard it from the man himself. It's going to be a fun one out there. I love the optimism by Nathaniel Campbell going into the race tonight. But
that's more like clickbait, not optimism.
Yeah. But yeah, Nathaniel himself, he's second place in points. So he was first place last week. Kind of had a tough night at Homestead, but I mean, Saunders, he actually got second place last week, so he slides in the first place in points. And you know, people like that. Yes, this race is going to be a tough race to get through, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's a points race, and where you finish matters. So sometimes, even though up in the booth we just talk about surviving to the end, there are a handful of guys here that like this is just another race, and they're going out there with full intentions to win this thing. So we should see some good strategy and good pace from those guys.
It's going to be fun to watch, and one thing that I'm interested in is really the potential of some of the newer drivers that we have. The cat's kind of out of the bag right now. I am in negotiations with Corey Mott and buying Crown Jewel Racing. So, you know, as a promoter, I really want to see this get pushed further and further forward, and I want to see a great race tonight. And you know, I'm looking to see what the superstars of Crown Jewel can do here. Hopefully, it's going to be a star performance from everybody tonight.
Well, do the guys know that? I feel like that would be a great thing for them to know going into the race tonight.
I don't think you know what? I have so much faith in these guys,
Uh-huh.
and they know I do. So, we'll see what happens.
All right. It looks like actually looks like we're gonna get one more person here. Hayden Higginbottom, the driver of the 9 car, said he wanted to join, so let's pull him in. Hayden, you're in the booth. We got you.
Thank God.
Sorry, we were was doing my pre-race spiel, but looks like qualifying just started now, so we can go ahead and take a look at that.
I had the absolute worst time for an update.
Yeah. Yep.
So, what do you think about tonight's race, bud?
Oh Lord, have mercy. I'm hopeful. I'm hoping we can get some green flag laps in.
Really?
Maybe. Maybe.
So let's go. How about this in the chat? Okay. Over or under on cautions. Are we going to see? Oh man, how
Over
about
20.
how about this? Last night was 32 cautions.
Holy! I did not know that.
Every series was like that. Even the Team Conti series last night had a ton of cautions. So it doesn't matter. It's just a track. It's just one of those tracks. So last night, let's say 30 will be the maximum. 20 will be the minimum.
So we're gonna set 30 as the over under.
Or let's have a. How about let's have the over start at 25.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
All right. So you want the prediction to be over under 25?
Over, yeah, the over under 25 cautions for tonight's race.
All right. All right, guys. Everyone in chat, we're just gonna do one prediction tonight. I'm gonna give you guys plenty of time to get your bets in, but you have 5 minutes to decide over under 25 cautions here at Martinsville. And this is the only prediction for tonight, so get the big bets in. Go all in if you want. By the end of the season, whoever has the most points will be receiving a very nice prize. Yet to be determined, but it will be very nice. Very nice. So far, everybody is over.
With 30K on over.
Everybody is over. I put my kids' tuition on the over. There you go, buddy.
Oh, wow.
Cody Ware in the chat. Or no, it's Corley Joy. My bad.
I want to see. I want to see at least one under. I want to see someone just. There's a lot of points to be won if you predict under.
Yeah. So what are we gonna do if?
Oh, there we go. 2,000 on the under. Looks like someone put 2,000 on the under.
How about this? Does anyone just want to pick a number and the closest to that number without going over wins?
Well,
Do a little Price is Right.
Yeah, the way that we can set up the predictions in chat is you can determine the stake or determine the scenario, and then you can select options. So for now, we just have the over under for 25.
Well, if you want to make it a drinking game and have a drink every
God.
have a sip every caution, you better go out and have more than a six pack because this is
You
gonna be a
might die
long
from
run.
alcohol poisoning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, look, you guys are right. Everybody in chat, go out, get your favorite snack, get your favorite drink. It's gonna be a long haul tonight, so get real cozy.
How about this? For every 5 cautions,
Uh-huh.
I'll do a shot of Jack Daniels. I'll do a drinking game tonight.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, I mean,
Here we go.
look,
Uh,
I'll
So
take
if
a
I'm
sip of my
slurring
LaCroix.
halfway through,
That's awesome.
oh man. Yeah, I think alcohol might be the only thing that will make this bearable tonight. Hopefully I'm wrong, but good lord, yesterday was something else.
well, I'm just gonna say this. It's not any driver here. It's this track. Um, I don't care how good your race setup is, as far as your racing rig at home.
Yeah.
You're not going to get the true feel of the track. And this is one of those tracks that is so tight. And to really race on it, you kind of need that more than any other track. And it's just extremely difficult to race here. And, you know, like I said, every series that you're going to watch, whether it's YouTube or here on Twitch, it's going to be all the same. So,
Yep. 100%. And it looks like we got the guys gridding up, so we'll go through the starting order in just a second.
let me get a clean shot glass here. Oh, I'm going to use my Trump 2024 Save America.
All right. So starting on the pole tonight, position 1, Sylvain Jolly. Starting
Oh!
P2, Blake Roebuck. John Terrell will be starting 3rd. Noah Hamilton will be starting 4th. Nathan Fuller will be starting 5th. Colby DeCarlos 6th. Zack Saunders 7th. Dominic Lee 8th. Joe Stafford 9th. Nicholas Casey 10th. Caleb Sheets 11th. Zach Johnson 12th. Let's see. Yeah, for real. I don't know why I struggled with that. You can take it from there. Someone else take it from there.
I got it. Let me get it, Bill. Let me get it. Mark Morton in 13th. In 14th, Ryan Persinger. I think he's got the best scheme out there tonight. We have to take a look at that. My boss, Stuart Harding Walker, in 15th. Jay Salmon in 16th. Richard Myers in 17th. Patrick McPeak in 18th. Tyler Krawcheck in 19th. Justin Bell in 20th. And Bill, you want to do the rest?
I can't see the rest.
Here,
Oh, you can't see the rest?
I got it. I just switched it. Here, I got it. Cameron Romano, 25th. Jim Ma, 26th. Joe Gibbons, 27th. Joe Katarski, 28th. And 29th, Nathaniel Campbell. And 30th, Keith Hume, 31st. Henry Kalhoff, 32nd. Barry Kramer, 33rd. Travis Dickinson, 34th. Bob Baker. And 35th, Jake Euler. And it looks like we're off.
I know that I'm one of the older guys that hang around this area. So any viewers at home, if you've got a mom that's, you know, close to 50, she can tell you what it's like trying to see. It's not easy. and if you got a mom around 50 and she's single, you know, have her DM me, you know, and
Lord have mercy.
We're gonna have a good time tonight, boys. Buckle down. It's just started. We're gonna be here a while. Oh boy. Lights on the pace car are off as they come down the back straight. Oh, the front straight, excuse me. One more lap to go. Sylvain Jolly on the pole, the Canadian. Pretty impressive run today.
Yep, great job getting on the pole just because it keeps you out of a lot of trouble early in the race. So getting the pole here definitely is a big thing. You have clean air in front of you, so you should be able to run his line just fine.
The 54 has been given an EOL, the 39, the 63, and then it says the number is 630, but I don't think that's right.
And pace car is off, and we're waiting on the green flag command from Barney here. And we're green flag here for the first time tonight at Martinsville for the Marine Corps 250.
Words are hard.
Marine Corps.
There we go. The number 8 full Philippines run. Still green, lap 1 coming out of Terrell. One car going way wide up top there, but we're still green.
Wow, this is
great.
This is looking like a race.
All right, Sylvain Jolly ahead of Roebuck right now. Terrell in 3rd, Fuller in 4th, Hamilton in 5th. Battle side by side right there between Hamilton and Fuller. Hamilton on the outside looking strong in that 30 car right now. I haven't seen anybody use that outside line right now. Unfortunately, I don't think it's coming all the way because Saunders is going to be able to get underneath them right now. Starting to pile out side by, drills to gas holes right now, all the way to the top 15. See, one car battling side by side right there. Can't really tell what number that is, the 9 car.
9 cars, no, Nicholas
Casey.
Casey.
Oh, and he was way high.
3 gets really loose.
Yep, Richard Myers.
Running, guys, everybody's fanned out right now, front to tail. This is what we really want to see. Get in a rhythm, get going. This is awesome. Cars side by side right there. One car pinned up on that outside run. The 24 car is going to get in front.
Yeah, if you kind of get shuffled,
looking strong.
If you get shuffled up to the outside here in the early run, you're not probably going to lose a couple spots.
Yeah,
so you can slide back down.
Yeah. Well, lap 6, here we go. This has been the longest streak I have seen on any racing series this week. This is impressive.
The under's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah.
The under's looking good.
I'm loving this, man. This is why, this is why I'm talking to Corey about buying the league. I want it to be mine. I love these boys. And I'm loving that this is in honor of the Marine Corps. This is awesome. We should have done this on November 10th, to be honest with you. A Marine Corps birthday for those of you who do not know, but you should know. And if you have somebody at home who is a former Marine, you're never a former Marine, you're always a Marine. Give them a hug, kiss them on the lips. Oh, there it is. First caution on lap 9.
Yeah, I'm trying to find what exactly happened here. Looks like Michael Deach might have gotten into a little bit of a wreck. See the 1776 going side by side there into turn 1. Oh, actually, it looks like the 55 got loose and spun.
I'm hearing the 55 was shifting.
Oh, mischief.
Yeah.
Cameron Romano.
Deitch had nowhere to go.
54, Jim Lott.
Cameron Romano going into turn 1 here. And just got it loose, got it sideways, and became a road barrier. But not a ton of people involved with that. Only had a couple damaged cars there, so.
Well, another problem that you have at this track, and I know you guys will say the same thing, pit road is just as confusing as trying to go through Washington on I-95.
And it's slow. It's so slow. Way slower than you think it should be.
Yeah. So, see that pace car out front? I can guarantee that the pace car is going to win the most laps of the race tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, just maybe.
I'm loving this, man. This is going to be a fun night. I have to admit, though, Martinsville is one of my favorite tracks. In my modified league, I actually, Bill the Masshole pulled out the victory. I won my race tonight. So
congrats, man.
Happened a little bit earlier, my 30 old man league. So It's a bunch of old guys, and we just have fun. And
That's what it's all about.
even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
As we see there, pace car lights are off again, so we should be coming to green this time by.
Oh,
and man, that was...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, it looks like it got delayed, but I was just going to say,
Yeah.
that was a great start to that race. Like, that was, I mean, that was 9 laps of green flag racing. That I'm already happy.
Oh, the 08 has been given an EOL.
For what?
Juice cone violation.
Oh, no!
Uh-oh.
Oh.
After winning the pole, man, that's tough.
Ooh, and it's going to be tough to get back up there at Martinsville.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the kick in the booking right there. He ain't gonna be, that's difficult to handle. That's tough. Oh.
So
man.
that makes the 6-car Blake Roebuck our restart, the car that initiates the restart here on the inside. Rolling into the Geico restart zone, and 6-car is off with a great jump there on the inside, about a car length clear of the field, and has a pair of Majors garage cars behind him.
And Roebuck, you know, we mentioned his name quite a bit here. He's been fast everywhere we go, and this time he's challenged underneath by Terrell. And, you know, Terrell having that big Majors garage help, you know, is just so massive. But on the outside, Roebuck is hanging on.
Yeah, making that outside work. Definitely has a little bit more momentum coming out in the straights, but that inside line is just too quick in and out, so he's going to slide into second place behind the 98 of John Terrell.
Looked like he just kind of let him go there. I think he realized.
Zack Saunders spinning around.
Double again.
Up into the outside wall. Luckily, it looks like a lot of people were able to stay out of him after that initial spin, but let's see if we can see what caused that.
Looked like he got a bump from the 30.
I know those guys were battling pretty hard earlier, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yep. A bump indeed. Let's go on board
Now,
with Noah Hamilton.
Did the 30 clip the curb?
I don't think so. It looked like Zach may have came down a little bit.
Yeah, Zach was just trying to slide down into that inside groove. 30. I mean, he was there, but it was just kind of a bang play. Unfortunate.
Oh yeah, on the end car, it looks like he was there, but I don't know.
Let's take one more look at that.
I don't know. You know, at best you can call that racing. I wouldn't say he was there, but I wouldn't say he wasn't there. You know what I mean?
The only thing is like because Zach was in the outside lane trying to work his way down to the bottom.
Yeah, you know, and yeah, so.
But it's I'm glad I don't have to make the decision on that. So.
Yeah.
Well, if this was in Massachusetts, whoever taps the rear end of the car is always at fault. So that's how it works here. But you know that is a racing incident right there. Completely unintentional. But I know that 60 doesn't think so right now.
Yeah.
No, I can confirm.
Looking at chat here, Beer Mug 2000. Let's go, Roberts. You got this, buddy. Is that Rodney Roberts? You got a Rodney Roberts fan in the chat?
There we go.
Beer Mug 2000. I need to get one of those.
Rodney Roberts. Rodney's one of the like cooler dudes in the chat rooms and stuff when you see him. Here we go, getting ready to go green one more time.
looks like we got another lap. I don't know if they're
Yeah,
taking more
looks
time
like,
to
yeah.
look at that, but
I think they're extending every caution.
okay.
Because I think it's very quick. I think iRacing had that update where it made the cautions really weird.
Got it.
You guys ready for throwback weekend this weekend?
Yeah, that would be cool. I thought about
I
doing a
forgot
paint,
about
and
that.
I spent like 10 minutes. I was like, nah, it's not for me.
Oh, come on. Come on, you gotta have a throwback for throwback weekend.
Yeah, I had a good one planned, but I started doing it. I was like, this is gonna take a long time. I want to go outside. I want to hit a golf ball. So
Fair enough.
pace cars off. 2 Majors garage cars in the front line here on the restart at Martinsville. In the 98 car,
stacked up
John
hard.
Terrell stacked up the bottom there with great jump. You see the 30 car there, Noah Hamilton, just involved in that accident, making that outside roll, looking to move up into the top 5 here alongside the 3 car.
Wow, super impressive.
Yeah, just watching the racing, honestly, I was trying to see if Zack Saunders was moving up at all after being shuffled back there. And go back and take a look.
I'm just watching the different lines guys are driving, and the action is happening so fast. But that 60 car, he's got a bucket to go, and he's flying up through the field already. Out front, Terrell, Fuller, and Roebuck is still pacing the field. DiCarlo is looking to challenge, though, and we've seen DiCarlo pass everywhere we've been as well. Now that 1 car, Lee, he's moved up to the 5th spot. Lee's a driver that we've heard a lot about, but seems like he gets caught up or has an issue.
Oh, we
in
got a
every
caution.
race. Another caution. 3rd caution of the night on lap 27, and this, I have to be honest with you, is way above average.
Yeah, it looks like Keith Hume involved in a wreck here. Keith Hume is that 4 car you see there. Oh man, Sylvain Jolly catching a big piece of that too.
Sylvain Jolly, you started on the pole, got moved back because of the penalty, and
that may have just ended his race.
Yeah, this is on board with Sylvain coming out of 2. You see the 4 car get loose, tag the inside wall, just not able to get it stopped. Nowhere to go for Sylvain. And he gets unsafe entrance. But he yeah, that car is, he might be done for the night anyway.
Tough break.
Man, that rattled my teeth.
Gotta make sure your shoes are good.
Yeah.
And
well,
if
that was the choose code, that was a protest because everybody was...
I was gonna say, if you make it close at all, everybody in the entire field will call you out until they look at it.
Oh, yeah.
So we're a big rules league here, so everyone respects and loves to enforce the rules.
So let's look who's out front. We've got 2 Chevys. The 6th car, I believe, is a Ford.
Yep, and then Colby DiCarlo in the 24 there.
Is that another Chevy?
That's another Chevy.
And then we got 3 Fords.
It's weird on my live timing. It says Dominic Lee as the #1 car, but he's showing us 3 on his paint. So
yeah, it shows 1 for me too on my overlays.
Yeah,
probably on his end then.
Whew.
And we are about to go green again. Pace car turns off. I'm waiting on John Terrell, the 98 machine, to get us started again.
Oh, look at them rubbing on each other. A little bit too early for that. It's only lap 30.
Stacked up again on the inside.
Green flag comes out, heading off into turn 1. Whoa, wow. Couple of cars in there way too hot. I thought we were going to have problems coming off the corner. Yeah, the cars scraping that outside line, but so far everything's good. He seemed to go 3 wides towards the back.
Oh, we got a wreck on the front
I cannot
stretch.
believe everybody made it. Oh boy. Rope is doing fourth caution of the race.
Turn there. Oh, Jim Mott's in the 54
like
tonight. Sorry, not
damage.
Corey Mott.
Who is it?
Jim Mott's in the 54 tonight.
Oh, it's Jim Mott. Okay.
Yeah. Grabbing the extra fresh machine. Just gets loose coming out of 4 there on the high side and collects several cars. Who was that he ran into? Was that Romano?
Was it the 55?
Yeah, this is so we're on board with 55 of Cameron Romano. So you see a 52 get hit there.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, well,
yeah, so he does have a little bit of damage on the front there. Nothing too crazy for him. Looks like more so the 52 had quite a bit of damage from Jim Mott rolling that car down low.
no, Hayden, do you drive in this series at all?
In Xfinity?
Yeah.
I've ran 1 race so far in Xfinity.
Okay. And what manufacturer have you raced for?
Ford.
Ford. Okay. I'm wondering if anybody has driven all 3 and if there's any difference. Like right now, there's the inside of the Chevy. I can tell that.
76 just got a drive-through for passing under yellow.
Oh.
76.
Yeah, Jay Salmon.
Man, race control is trying to bend the rules while he's driving.
Apparently, he passed 2 cars before going into the pits.
Well, there's some integrity. So,
Mr. J. Salmon
race control called
with some fishy behavior, if I may.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, he's not going to get Christmas cards from a couple of people tonight. Not his fault. He's just got a job to do. Like everybody's getting ready to go racing one more time. 4th caution.
Yep, and we're over halfway through this first stage here, so kind of a decent start. Not A+, not D-, somewhere kind of in the middle.
Yep, these guys are doing very, very well. Very proud of the series right now. Getting ready for another restart. Waiting for that pace car to come in. Can't make an aggressive move like he does at some of these other tracks we see, but he still whips off pretty good.
I swear at Homestead I saw the pace car drive through the pit wall.
Oh, he did. Yep.
Okay. I thought I was the only one who saw that.
Yeah.
That guy's, I don't know who he's saluting, but we're going green, boys. Terrell, did he get a different start time than everybody else? Because he took off, and the boys are beating and banging now. He's trying to sneak off the wall.
Yeah, we had a pretty big stack up on the back stretch there. Still trying to get it sorted here, going through 3 and 4.
Now hold your britches, because this ain't gonna work out very well if they keep beating and banging like that. See that 97 car. What a good looking race car that is. Haven't seen that yet this year. Kind of reminds me of the old Terrell Watson car. Then down side by side.
Yeah, 20 car Zach Johnson got a late call to participate in this race tonight. He's sliding behind the 15 here. Currently 11th place for him.
Toyota. These guys are racing pretty clean throughout the entire field. Everybody kind of stretches out to front to back formation. Clicking off some of what they're thinking about. But it's kind of hard to think strategy right now with only 42 laps to go when you know there's going to be a bunch more caution. 22 Hertz car going on into the corner. Out front, Terrell, Fuller, and Stafford still kicking butt. Rodney Roberts, the 22 car. Let's ride with him for a minute. You see him going through the corner. Getting that wheel nice and straight before he gets the hammer down. Kind of in the saving mode. Trying to save that back tire a little bit. See him hesitating. Get that wheel nice and straight. Head down the back straightaway. And he's going to gain one more position right now. And you know, we talked about
30 car, Noah Hamilton kind of slide up the track just a bit, gonna lose a couple spots.
Yep. You said it earlier, you know, just take it easy off into the corners and just let the car work for you, slide it on through. That's exactly what he's doing right now. Now we're on board with Mr. Hamilton, who's right behind him. Hamilton riding it way out the wall, just like you should. Carry as much speed as you can coming off that corner. There they go, and try to arch it in as much as they can. You know, you kind of want to get a nice arch into the corner here, but you have to worry about that guy behind you maybe trying to dive on him. You see that all the time here.
Yeah, and looks like the field has really kind of just single filed out for the most part. So under conditions like these where cars are single filed here at Martinsville, we do see long green flag stints.
Tyrell, Fuller, Stafford coming off the corners. Those guys are running a nice clean line. I don't think either one of them is trying to pass each other. I think they realize what they need to do right now to take advantage of these longer green flag runs. And you know, I think in a way they are saving their cars. I don't think they're pushing too hard. But one guy who is, he is on the move right now. He's getting ready to take another position over the 3 car. Well, actually, it's 1 car. So,
got wrecked with the 3 and the 26. And the 26 doesn't seem happy.
I can't believe anybody would lose their temper here.
Yeah, this looks like they both wanted the same part of the track there. Don't know how much more lower the 3 could have gone. Let's double check this. See the 3 kind of show his nose there. I don't see anything too incriminating. I mean, it just looks like the 26. Yes, he was a little slow to go up the track on exit. 3 car was just kind of exiting normally. So for me, I don't think the 3 did anything too wrong there. What do you guys think?
I'm just thinking what caution this was.
This is the 5th caution, so we're doing pretty great.
Yeah, let me grab the old Jack Daniels. Let me give a little to the Trump Cup. Hoorah, United States Marine Corps. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for my freedom and everybody in our armed services. I grew up in a home full of Marines, so, I'm got to have that. I kind of have that. So I'm very proud to have this, the Marine Corps 250.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. Yep.
All right, we are choosing this time.
There you go. That guy.
Late.
Delayed, so we'll be choosing next time. Yep.
I think that's just so when everybody chooses, they can catch up.
Got it. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, so looking through the field here, it looks like Zack Saunders already back up to 13th after being spun by Noah Hamilton earlier in the race. So keep an eye on the 60 car. And I was going to say when he comes around the 30 car, but it looks like he already made it past Noah Hamilton. We did have some cars pit, however. So Noah Hamilton actually was one of those cars that pitted. Also, looks like keeps moving on me. Caleb Sheets also pitted that time. Dominic Lee also pitted, and then Henry Kalahoff, Michael Deach also pitted that caution.
Well, we only have 5 laps pretty much to go to the next. Well, 6 laps to go to the next caution here, so maybe not a bad move. Get to the stage. Thank you. Come up. Green flag is out. Terrell once again jumps off and heads that 98 off into the corner. Stafford and the 2 kind of just barely noses by with Fuller of this, swapping position back and forth as we head on down to the turn 3 and 4. Now that 2 car getting a good run on the inside. Can he clear him coming off the corner? It's going to be close.
Yep, looks
he
like
does that
clear.
time. 23 car falls in behind. One got way up high there. Not sure who it was. On board again with Rodney Roberts.
Yep, Rodney Roberts up 16 spots, currently 5th place, able to try and clear the 6 car, Blake Roebuck. He's gonna be able to get it done here through 1 and 2.
I was wondering why he didn't go all the way out to the wall like you said before. I didn't realize he still had a car on the outside. And now you see him doing it. On board now with Kalahoff.
This is Blake Roebuck.
No, I'm
sorry.
Who was that?
That was Blake Roebuck. Sometimes that camera just throws us in car randomly, so. Oh, we actually have car spinning.
Oh, the 15.
Oh no!
That's Tyler. Tyler Krozak.
I'm getting word that is the end of the stage.
Yeah, I was just about to wonder about that. Lap 59 and.
Man, 39 just kept knocking on the door there.
Wow. Little beef there with the 39.
Mark Morton driving the 39 machine. Let's go on board with him just to see what he could see.
Well, I don't know if you want to do that right now for legal reasons.
So he misses him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, got him upset. Got his car upset that first tap, and I mean, he can't expect him to drive off normally after that car is getting sideways.
I just want to.
Not after he lifted the back tires off the ground.
Right.
I just want to say I didn't watch. I looked the other way because I don't want to get called to testify.
And looks like we should be coming to the end of the stage here, and we'll go ahead and pull up stage winner John Terrell, 98 driver. Let's see. Actually, don't see him in Discord. Yeah, I'm not seeing him.
Why don't we check in with our race reporter, Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Stuart Walker?
Yeah, let's do that. There he is. Broadcast.
Well,
Hey,
Mark.
Stuart.
Hey,
Stuart, you're in the booth.
how's it going?
How's everything on the ground there?
It's going.
Yeah.
A lot of hard racing, a lot better than yesterday. No, we're actually getting some green flag runs in, so
Yeah. No,
not
honestly,
too bad.
We're impressed up here. Yeah, there were a couple cautions back to back there, but you guys have been able to get some good laps in here.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just shows how quickly the skill level goes up between series. Like trucks, I could fly through the field in 10 laps if you gave me a green flag run, but it's taken me this whole race just to make up to like top 15, top 20 range. So you can see how good these guys are in comparison to the truck guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, looks like the pace car lights are off, so we're gonna let you get back to it.
Sounds good. Keep an eye on me.
Yeah, we'll do.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And that was our
Mr.
on-the-road reporter, Stuart Walker.
Mr. Kurt Busch.
Yeah.
Oh, man. He is definitely one of the personalities I'm looking to call my own, you know. and I just want to say, Corey and I have reached an agreement. Just a few minutes
we got a
ago.
caution already.
Oh, man, 7th caution. Now, here's the deal. Oh, do I still have to do a shot if the stage is one of the cautions?
That is up to you. I feel like
I'm gonna say yes.
I was gonna say no, but yeah.
well, I'll tell you what. Right now, I'm feeling pretty confident in the way the boys are driving.
Yeah. It looks like kind of originated from the restart here. You see the 9 car
man.
3, just ship them full
Wow,
express,
man.
and then
Oh man, ARCA breaking.
yeah.
The 3's all done. Yeah. Man.
Yeah, those restart cautions are just the worst because
Yeah,
you're gearing up to go, gearing up to restart.
A couple of guys. Well, a couple of those guys aren't acting too bright back there. They're about as smart as a woodpecker sitting on chicken eggs. They need to just calm down, relax, and get back into the rhythm that they were in. Because what we're seeing right now is nothing short of a demolition derby. Now, they were doing really well. Now, all of a sudden, we're seeing these paybacks or whatever it was. That was a pretty hard lick in the back, and the caution previous to that was another pretty hard lick in the back. Little unnecessary with only 67 laps to go. However, it makes you wonder what happened before.
Bill, I did start a Bill Jack Daniels shot counter in the chat, so we can all keep count together.
Well, every 5 cautions.
Yep.
So I'm feeling pretty confident right now, to be quite honest with you.
The most expensive charter in Crown Jewel history just wrecked out. Anxious to see it.
Jesus.
Who said that? I'm going to ban them from our series.
Yeah, it looks like got a lot of guys in the chat. Be sure to pop in, say hi, or just feel free to lurk. No worries there. And also be sure to follow the channel. We race here on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Sundays for various series. Tomorrow night we'll have the Cup Cars race here at Martinsville. So be sure to give the channel a follow. That way you know when we go live. And you can come back right here to Crown Jewel Racing Network. Pace car lights are off. looks like in the front row we'll have the 98 car and the 2 car of Joe Stafford. Couple notable movers. Nathaniel Campbell up 20 spots, sitting 9th. Cameron Romano in 10th place, up 15, and Barry Kramer in 11th place, sitting in 11th place, up 21 spots.
Oh, another great jump by Terrell.
Yeah, absolutely. Great jump by him. 2x2 behind him.
And
See the 24 car,
right
DeCarlo
up.
able to make that inside work. Looks like he's gonna get the spot on the 2 car.
DeCarlo, another one of those drivers that we mentioned a lot in this series. Seems like he's always out front at one time or another during every race. And we got another wreck towards the back. Still no flag.
Yep, we are still green here, but yeah, we had one in the wall. Looks like the 25 of Leroy Sellers in the wall going into turn 3 there. Able to get that thing rolling again, but looked like he had a little bit of damage.
And unfortunately, both drivers were on the front row. No, I'm sorry, Terrell still there, but you had I'm so bummed out by this 08 car that got penalized for that juice cone violation.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know, and he
Jolly,
went to the
yeah.
back of the pack, and Jolly, we haven't seen him since, and he's been caught up in the big one. So, the stupid, I hate seeing that type of thing, you know, ruin a race.
Oh,
But
we got a
there's not
wreck.
much you can do about it. Where is it?
3 cars
Oh, another
all
big
wrecked
wreck.
up in the entrance of turn 3.
8 caution.
Let's back it up just a bit. See Zack Saunders there in the 60 car, and just behind them Rodney Roberts gets into the 20 car. Trying to break this thing down and see exactly what yeah, it just looks like the 22 was a little bit fast in compared to the 20 car. Got him turned around, and then the field stacked up behind them. So just a slight misjudgment of speed by the 22 car, causing that caution to come out. Looked like most of the impacts were at lower speeds, so not a ton of damage done. See the splitter on the 22, that right side of the front splitter damaged just a bit. Should be able to be okay. Oh,
Does that really matter here?
I don't know. 55 just bumped the crap out of Ryan Persinger, so I don't know if that was on purpose or if he was texting. What we'll be sure to
Probably
keep
just
an
texting.
We'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, wow.
And we just had another crash just now.
You know what? So far, that's the leader of the Chow ahead of the board of the race.
Oh, it looks like he might have just got it EOL, so iRacing detected it as a wreck.
Yeah. I cannot believe how bad he smashed into him.
No, we are choosing this time by. You see both Majors garage cars go on the inside, probably working together on those restarts to count it down so they can get a great jump on the outside lane.
Getting word that huh? Go ahead, Bill.
That car of Stafford has been fast as well, though. He's going to be tough on that outside lane.
Race control has said that after the 10th caution, if you cause an incident, you'll be getting an EOL.
Got it. Okay.
Well,
Pace car's off, and we are green flag again here at Martinsville. Lap 79 of 250.
Man, he layeth the hammer down in that race control right there. But out front, laying the hammer down is Terrell. Still just running away. DeCarlo trying to hang on to him. Still pretty close to his bumper, just waiting for a mishap to happen. These guys here, they're slamming side by side. Who's that? Sheet, Stafford, and Roebuck?
Yep,
No,
Sheets,
that's even...
Dominic Lee and Roebuck are...
Yeah. These guys are slamming back and forth here.
And Nathan Fuller actually too in the 23 car, rolling on the inside there of Dominic Lee.
And he's going to get it done.
And sorry, Blake Roebuck, not Dominic Lee.
Got a caution on the backstretch.
There it is again. The 9th caution of the night on lap 82. We're doing pretty good. I'm impressed with the boys tonight.
Long race to go, Bill.
Yep,
Yeah.
and we're one caution away from another shot, so.
Yeah, we are. Oh, ooh. How you doing?
67 has kind of got caught in no man's land, it looks like. See him take a wide line through here. Just doesn't get the power down. I think he might have actually got himself a tiny bit loose before getting collected because he just did not get going out of that corner.
Yeah. Man, I wonder if maybe you do a tire spin, maybe?
Yeah, we'll go on board just to take a listen. See him really just roll that thing on the outside. Oh, yeah, he was going slow and he just stomped that thing and it looked like he got ran over at the same time. So just several bad things happening at one moment there for Joe.
You know, I don't have my chat up tonight, and I think I'm kind of afraid to go look at it.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Not too bad yet? All right.
Yeah.
Cool. I just checked to see if I had any DMs from anybody, and I didn't. So apparently, nobody's moms are listening.
Punching bag at this point. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, but also I think he could have driven off that corner a little bit quicker, but it is responsibility of everyone behind him to not run him over. So
It's too early in the race to run people over. It's only lap 85.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do it when there's like 30 to go.
Yeah, I say run over, but really they probably were just driving normal, and when he got loose in front of them, they realized that he wasn't going. But
well, as we've seen in so many other tracks, this one especially, you're so tight with each other, there is zero time to react.
Yep, exactly.
It's Martinsville. Just imagine this track really banked. And that's coming soon as well. Bristol.
Yep, Bristol. That's another challenging track to get around. If I remember right, though, I think we had a pretty good race there last season in the Cup car, at least.
Yep, it went huge green flag runs. You know, it's one of those tracks like this, usually a lot of cautions, but there goes the pace car, boys. We're getting ready to go green again. Take us to the green.
Yep, pace car's off, and we see the 98 John Terrell going through the Geico restart zone. Any moment he should shoot off, and he does. Great restart by him, about a car length in front of the field. Behind him, see the 24 slide into the inside lane there underneath the 2 car, Joe Stafford.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. He waited. We saw Stafford kind of got the brakes a little bit, was getting a little bit too far forward. As soon as Terrell saw that, he romped on the loud pedal.
The 52 in the wall.
Right on the front bit again.
Well, we saved it, kinda. I don't know if the wall saved him or if he saved him.
Yeah, Zack Saunders just wanted to get going there. He just about forced it 3 wide, causing a lot of cars to get upset there going down the front stretch, but everyone able to save it, everyone able to keep the cars rolling, and Zack Saunders able to get away with the top 10 now after that early spin by him.
These guys are getting grills to gas holes now, the top 15 or so coming down the straightaway there. You see them lining up in the turn 4. The 52 getting challenged on the inside. Don't know if he's going to have enough to clear the 99. Nope, now the 99 takes a look on the inside, and he's got the position coming off of turn 4, but he got squirrely coming down.
Car did get squirrely, putting the power down, coming on 4, hoping to make this thing stick. They're going to be side by side going down the front stretch.
Get ready for another
99.
caution, unfortunately. There it is in front of them. Car in front of them beating and banging really bad. They're getting sideways and front winds and every which way right there. This group of 3 cars, the 22 on back, they've been trying to wreck each other for the last 3 laps while we were watching the 2 behind them. And as of right now, the 22 car kind of moves it out just a little bit further on out.
We see Zack Saunders continuing to move up. He's now position 9, looking to work on Blake Roebuck.
What a great run for him. You see Lee holding off. He's in the 6th spot right now. 7th in the 76 car is Salmon, Roebuck, Saunders, and Martin, your top 10 so far. And look who's quietly kind of stuck up, Mick Peak, and he's been fast in everything we've seen as well. Not
the 52 spins, and the 99 and the 5 are collected.
Oh, no.
Oh, we got more cars piling in.
Oh, boy, look at this. Oh, boy, look at the shenanigans.
It's a parking lot.
Yeah, it's a parking lot.
Oh, what a kerfluffle we've seen right there. Yeah, well.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Put it in reverse, Rye.
Come on, Terry.
Come on, bud. Get her going. Can't let the paperclip car die yet.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. Wow.
That was definitely something.
You know what? We're still lap 95 out of 250. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah, let's see if I can. There are quite a few crash indicators here, but let's see if I can catch the start of that.
Looked like the 52 just lost it in front of Nathaniel.
Oh yeah, he just loses it going into turns 3
they were
and
checking
4.
The
up.
99 checked up. The 99
check
always. 99 always seems to get caught up in somebody else's mess. He was just an innocent victim in that. There it is, lap 96. Halfway through the stage.
And that's the 10th caution, Bill.
Oh, yes it is. Okay.
I'll take a sip of my limoncello LaCroix.
Does your husband drink too?
Oh, hey, these things
All
are
right.
good, man. You gotta try them before you knock them.
Actually, not to brag. Hang on here.
You all right, brother?
Little chaser. All right. In a couple of weeks, I'm actually going to enjoy the limoncello, the real limoncello. I will be over in Italy. So,
oh man, you lucky man.
Yeah. So, I got to go over, so we'll take care of some business over there, and
after
I'll
walking,
have some limoncello there for you.
after walking around all day, having one of those before dinner, they just knock you on your ass.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll bring some home for you.
Yeah. Good luck getting that on the flight.
Oh, you can. You can have so much, there is bringing wine home from Italy is so popular. You can actually buy cheap suitcases over there that are actually wine racks.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, they're actually designed to hold wine to ship home.
That's wild.
But the wine over there isn't like the wine over here. It's more like a natural fruit juice. It's completely different than the wine here,
I love a
just as
good
everything else.
Chianti, you know, from
Yeah.
Tuscany.
Now, let me give you a little history lesson about Italy. There is not one Olive Garden in all of Italy.
Wow, no
Well,
breadsticks.
just think of
Nah,
that.
Olive Garden's not that good. Give him a Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, another great jump by Terrell. The two this time kind of cut on a little bit, gets a little bit better jump, but on the inside, DiCarlo is still going to be able to snake that position just a little bit on the inside. But here comes the two on the outside. They're battling side by side, but they're beating and banging even harder back behind them. There's going to be another caution if they don't lay off each other back there.
Well, speaking of which, there it is.
There it is, man. Yeah, you know.
Oh, front stretch of the 3-car
Yeah.
round.
Well, if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Here we go. Man.
Oh,
It bounces off the wall. All
Yeah.
right. Okay, you know what? I take back what I said, but this is another problem we have in this ARCA braking. You see a caution in front of you. There's no reason to floor it. Your position's already made.
Yep.
And that's what happens. And this is why this is one of those leagues where you come to learn. Even though it's one of the top tier ones, you still learn from this. So
Yep. I'm
we're always learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're always learning.
yeah, absolutely.
Looks like we have several cars electing to pit. Noah Hamilton in, Zach Johnson in, Michael Deach, Leroy Sellers, Tyler Krozak, Joe Gibbons, and Barry Kramer are all in to the pit. Sure. Looks like most of them are getting tires. Some of them might be getting some dents punched out, wheels realigned, gas added.
Sledgehammers taken.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, if you think about, I mean, would you really, unless you've spun, would you really take tires right now?
No.
Yeah, I mean, really, with the amount of cautions we've had, there's really no wear being done to the tires, and they're not even getting up to temperature for the most part. So,
But
they're starting to give end of lines. Tyler, the 15 just got an end of line for cause of caution.
Yeah.
yep,
Well, I'll tell you what. The boys have done a great job tonight. Great job tonight. So
they have done great so far.
yeah, and I am currently waiting for Corey Mott to send me the Venmo so we can get the deal done right here live during the Marine Corps 250.
Neo Dart Def, how more DQ? I'm trying to make sense of that in my head. What you're trying to ask?
Maybe he's asking about the incident count for the 15.
Did he get DQ'd? Did somebody get DQ'd?
So
And
I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think we actually disqualify anyone from the race ever. It's just
no.
you can finish based off damage. If you have too much damage, you can be kicked out. But other than that, everything is looked at post race. We have a race incident counter, running tally, race by race. So if you're a repeated offender, then you quickly will find yourself facing a lot of consequences and being shamed by pretty much everybody. So
yeah. The other thing too is at Martinsville. Last night we saw guys, that were in the 40s for an incident count. So it just happens. Doesn't matter what league. This is Martinsville. It's that track. So If you don't like it, don't iRace. But look who's out front: Terrell and Fuller, the two teammates. No big surprise. Getting ready, coming off the corner, side by side. And this time, the outside line with Fuller gets a little bit better jump. He's able to clear in there, and maybe a little bit of team orders, you think, maybe?
Oh, absolutely.
Probably.
Yeah. They can get single file, run cleanly. You see the 60, Zack Saunders really pushing the issue on the outside. And we have another caution out.
Oh, boy.
See, there was a little bit of checking up on the bottom there. 67 rolling on the outside, but slowly. It says a 44 was involved in a wreck here. Oh, it looks like just ahead of him, actually. The 11 car.
Oh.
Let's see if I can find Bob Baker.
Oh my goodness.
Looks like he just got locked up and
Hold the
overcorrected.
brakes, Bob. Hold the brakes. Holy smokes.
Wow.
11 to look.
Oh my
Looks
goodness.
like he wasn't expecting a 9 to check up as much as he did there. Not exactly sure.
All right, let's rewind that one more time.
Looks like Nicholas Casey just, I mean, he basically parked that thing going into 3, causing Bob to really just check up the race car.
I looked like that looked like normal braking to me.
Well, that's not where the incident was it?
No, yeah, that's where it was, because he ran into the back of him and then Bob shot up the track.
Yeah, you see the 9 car. Oh yeah, I think Bob really just overdrove that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought at first that it looked intentional, but seeing it from that view, I don't think it was.
No.
Yeah, I think maybe he just misjudged. And is that looking into the sun by any chance? That corner?
Let me take a gander.
I don't believe so. No, the sun's coming from when you're going down the backstretch. The sun's gonna be off to the left. So
yeah, it's coming from west to east. So yeah, okay. I thought maybe coming to the corner. Some tracks, as you know, you get that glare. Try to practice at Indianapolis towards sunset. You're not going to be able to see coming into turns 3 and 4.
And let's do something a little different. Let's go on board with Zack Saunders on this restart here. We'll actually take one more lap around. Make sure we're all stacked up for the restart. Yeah, Zack Saunders back up to P5 after being spun into the outside wall early here at Martinsville. So he definitely is driving with a lot of passion at this point, being able to drive it back up to top 5. Let's see what what kind of moves he makes on this restart here. Did Bob drop his water bottle on the floorboard right there? Potentially. Yeah. Dropped his snacky on the floor. Was trying to get it before the corner. Oh, and you see the big slide by the 2, wheel spin, and the leaders are wrecking going into 1.
Wreck.
And that was just a case of wheel spin, I think. Let's go back and watch that. Man. So coming to the restart here, to see the 2 cars in the front row, we saw his rear end just completely shoot out from underneath him. Yeah, he just gets a ton of wheel spin, causing cars to check up. 3 car gets into the left rear, or the right rear of the 24.
That definitely could have been a lot worse, being at the front of the field.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse, but it looks like we have a couple of the leaders, at least one, Joe Stafford, involved in that. 24 car of Colby DiCarlo, not exactly sure on the extent of his damage, but he seems to be rolling around. Okay, so we'll get him re-racked, but just another thing you have to think about here at Martinsville on these restarts, especially if the temperature of the track is starting to go down, you're just not going to have the grip that you think you have on these restarts, so got to be extra careful.
This isn't Crown Jewel related, but it is NASCAR related. Legacy Motor Club has filed a lawsuit against Rick Ware Racing, claiming Rick Ware Racing is trying to back out of a signed agreement to sell one of its charters.
Oh.
And this isn't April Fool's. I checked.
Well, the lawyers will definitely be happy about that. They have some more money to be made there.
More NASCAR money to be made.
Yeah.
What series is this?
That's the Cup Series, and in the Cup Series in real life in NASCAR.
Oh. Wow. Well, drama.
Yep.
Nobody else is watching NASCAR, so they're gonna have something happen.
That is not true.
I'm punching.
Viewership's been up.
It has been up. But shots fired. I'll be honest with you. You know, I used to love the Cup Series and all that, but I'm just these new cars that they have. I'm just really not into them. You know, but hey, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I still like hearing the roar. Coming off of turn 4, one more time. Take us to the green, boys.
Yep, we have a new car in the front row. Caleb Sheets, 98 gets a great jump.
Huge stack up.
Yeah, and that outside line is absolute giga stack going down the front row there. And we have 3 wide going to 1.
Yep. Yeah, that looks like Snuffleupagus is trying to get to a cat.
Oh, the 22
right.
gets turned going into 3.
22 goes around. Oh, and the 99 into the 13.
Oh boy, yeah.
And we
Car's
were
still spinning up. How can you still be wrecking?
We were just one lap away from the end of the stage there. I don't know if they called the stage.
Yeah, you have to call the stage now.
Yep.
With 1 lap to go. Same thing happened last stage. You know, we're not quite halfway through this race.
Yep, you kind of just see a lot of cars stacked up here on this restart, bunched up. Then the 99 just sends it in there hot and low and just collects at 22.
We are seeing a lot of green flag runs here, so it's still a very decent Martinsville race compared to so many others. So we're just about halfway through this race.
Yeah, I think we're still on pace to maybe hit the over here, but obviously as more cars wreck out, the field tightens down, then we should see some more green flag stints further into this thing.
That was a great maneuver by race control. I don't know who decided that penalty after the 10th caution. That was a pretty good penalty. I like that.
Yeah, I think race control are some of the smartest people on earth, and we're very lucky to have them here at CJR.
All right. Don't butter about. Come on now.
And I'm not just saying that because I drive in a league here, in a series here, where race control can ruin my race.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Wow.
I heard they actually did a study on some of the race control members, and they passed. So they passed whatever study that was.
Oh boy, who's doing the shots tonight? Me or you?
Oh, we are stacking up big. The 6 just parked it.
You might have got an EOL, maybe?
I'm not seeing one.
Is he beached?
I don't know. It looked like he just came to a stop. I don't see an EOL for him in the chat.
I wonder if he had equipment failure, possibly.
Did he shit himself?
Tyler Reddick?
Six car is still parked there.
All right, now he's moving.
How do you pass the study? Yes, okay. After I said that, I realized that I got study and test confused. So, you know what? That actually makes me feel. That makes me feel super good because that means you guys are actually listening to me. So, oh, we're green. I completely missed.
Yeah, you completely missed the car just going to the outside on the restart, just dragging the outside wall.
I thought they were going to delay the green because the 6 car was just parked there.
Next thing you know, they're going out front. Kalhoff taking the lead over Romano right now. Terrell's in third. Fuller is in fourth. Those guys haven't. Oh, you see cars banging each other off the wall right there. Little bit of payback possibly from earlier. That 60 car, we've seen him come through the field, and that's extremely difficult to do at this track.
Ooh, 20 around.
There goes the 20. Oh. Oh boy, he looked like he was angry.
God help.
He didn't just get help, he got a volunteer.
Yep.
He came right up and gave him the chowder right into the wall.
He did give him the chowder.
Oh, man. At one point, we're just over halfway.
15th caution.
If we do the same cautions, we will. Last night's record is in danger, but we've had a lot more green flag runs tonight.
Yeah, I will be right back.
How many laps did they run last night?
The overs have to be feeling pretty confident at this point, but I mean, they're not in the clear quite yet.
Nope. But we're just over halfway. We had 32 cautions last night. We're at 15 now.
And it looks like we do got a lot more people in the chat. So we did a prediction at the start of the race, the over under being 25 cautions. We're doing some sort of giveaway. Has not been decided yet for the person that has the most points at the end of the season. But for this race, the prediction is 25 cautions, end of race, over under. Looks like we had most people bet the over. A couple of brave souls bet the under, so we'll just have to see what the result is for that. Currently, we have Henry Kalhoff sitting P1, up 30 spots. Cameron Romano P2, up 23 spots. Behind them, John Terrell. 4th place, Nathan Fuller. And 5th place, Zack Saunders.
Yeah, Kalhoff got a decent start on the. Excuse me. Kalhoff got a decent start on that last restart, so he wants to do that one more time. And I did just pay my debt to the 15th caution.
I thought you said you're doing every 10. Is it every 5?
Every 5 caution laps.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Right? Isn't that what the bet was?
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I was going with.
All right. So my lips are getting a little fuzzy. It's all right. Still waiting for somebody's, mom who can be between the ages of, say 35 and 50. It's all right. 55,
Time to cut Bill off.
in the DM. Yeah.
Looks like we're getting ready to go back green.
I don't have the luxury of Tinder or whatever you guys call it.
You can have the luxury of whatever you choose on that smartphone.
Green flag back at Martinsville.
Oh, the 3
three
gets spun by
cars
the
around.
15.
Oh.
Oh, man. The 15's been in a couple incidents tonight, I feel.
Come on, guys. I may or may not have bet the under on my other Twitch account, so.
Oh, you're insane.
I
put all the beans on over.
Stupid is, this is stupid does. Oh, man.
We were doing so good. We were doing so good.
Yeah, well, one more shot of the JD, and you might have either Donald Trump or you might have Dr. Phil coming out. Because
Or you'll be asleep.
Can you do you do voices, impersonations?
You know, my Trump isn't as good as my Dr. Phil, so.
Hear that? We might have Dr. Phil come
Insane.
through in the booth.
We have a young kid. He's young to me. He's 23 years old. He works in the body shop, and he looks like Shaggy. So he walks around, every time he walks around, it's yoinks, there he goes to get a screwdriver. I mess with him all day long, you know. Love the kid. Love you, Hunter.
He probably
He'll
loves
watch
you
this.
too.
He does. He does. We do all kinds of craziness in our shop. You have no idea. Check us out, Angel's Touch, Auto Body and Restoration. Check out some of the cars that, yes, me, Bill the Masshole, has actually worked on and made come back to life. We can build your dreams. It all depends on how much money you want to waste. Because I tell you what, I'm a car guy and I have a hot rod, and I would never think of spending the money that these guys spent. My rims were a lot more expensive than I thought they were going to be, and I had chest pain for 2 weeks. So that's how I go. And well, some people just wow, craziness. Keep it coming though. I love it. My retirement gig. Lap 16th. A 16th caution, lap 136. Getting ready to.
I think we'll have one more caution lap.
Get
everyone lined up. Have a couple of stragglers trying to get back to the field here.
Come on, catch up, everybody. Going green one more time. Galhoff getting ready, gets a great jump. Romano's going to be able to fall in behind him right now. Good start for him as well. Both of these cars have a couple of car lengths between the car behind him. You see the 60 car, he's going to lose a couple of spots. I didn't see if he overdrove that or if he just got stuck on the outside.
I think he just overdrove it just a bit.
Did he just a bit? I wasn't sure if either that or maybe
the 26 just hit the 80, saved it.
3 more car. Yeah, you can't go over that curb like that, man. Wow, they're lucky they held on to it right there. Guys going into the corners 2 by 2. We've seen a lot of these cars have some trouble already
26
tonight.
looking to make it 3 wide. I'm sorry, 2 wide.
Work. Yeah, man. Wow, that A-car got trained on the outside right there. He had a lot of help getting in the corner and then just Man, these guys are beating and banging. They're certainly
Oh,
not
we got
worried
a
about
caution.
another caution. There it is again. The 17th caution. Lap 141. Now, how many laps did we run last night?
Sure. Let me check.
Oh, wow. Looked like he
Paperclip
just
car.
moved up. Did he get clipped? Or it looked like he might have moved up on Bob Baker. Bob's on the outside.
I don't
Malcolm's
know.
down.
That 11 car was all out of whack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see.
yeah, no, yeah.
So I see 11 car going to 154. Jim Mott diving underneath
Ooh.
him there. 54 car driving in so hard he hits the outside wall. Even after hitting the 11 car then gets into Ryan Persinger there. And I think the only lead lap car there was Jim. So I don't know if Ryan might have been on the lead lap too.
No, Ryan is 3 laps down.
Okay, well,
Two laps down. But
these lap down cars are definitely driving hard.
Bob is 16 laps down. And Jim Mott is on the lead lap.
Bill, someone in chat asked if you're gonna be at Thompson Speedway on Saturday.
Was I at Thompson or will I be?
He says gonna be at, so.
What is this weekend? Do I have anything this weekend? Is it Saturday and Sunday or Friday and Saturday? I can't remember.
He just said
You know what?
Saturday.
I wasn't planning on it, but you know what? Now that it's been brought up, that's going to be a pretty good show. And I don't think I have anything going on this weekend. So you just might see me there. That's actually,
What are they racing?
I might do some planning. Yeah. The only thing is, man, the last 2 times I've been to Top Speedway for a race has just ended in the worst possible way. And I haven't been back there for a race since. So it's I've been back. I did a racing school there and a couple of other things, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, maybe it's time to go back. Maybe I will. Let's see if I can get a crew together.
The truck race last night was 200 laps.
200 laps. So we're still doing better than last night.
Which is to be expected.
Yep, I think they're putting on a pretty decent race, though. You got to admit, it's really hasn't been as painful as some of the other races. I'm telling you, every race that I watched last night, and I was checking with all 3-4 series. Every time I checked in, it was on another caution. I did 3 different races I was watching, and I don't think I saw any green flag lap. So, just how it is.
Definitely we're right on board with Zack Saunders coming to the restart zone here.
Going in, that 23 on the outside.
Well, the 6 grabs the wall.
That 23 car, he ran him nice and
Oh, the
clean
76
there.
gets turned.
And 18th caution for the race. Wow. And we still have 100 laps to go, boys.
Was that netcode or did he just get loose?
I don't know.
Let me take a closer look.
Because
I didn't see him.
I hope he didn't pay too much for that setup if it wasn't netcode. Because that thing just...
Yeah, he must have just spun it. It snapped hard though.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's 100% netcode. It was like 2 foot of netcode. Oh my goodness.
It did seem like he got bumped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrible netcode.
Oh. Wow.
Okay.
Just
It must
never
be
even
close
came
to
close
him.
to him.
Oh, wow.
Wow. You know what? Maybe somebody should go down and talk to him and see what he thinks. See if he just broke loose on him or not. Who was that? What car was that?
Oh, that spun around?
Yeah.
That was Jay Salmon. The net code was with Rodney Roberts in the 22.
Rodney Roberts got spun out, right?
No, Jay Salmon got spun out there by Rodney Roberts.
Oh,
But,
Jay
I mean,
Salmon.
loosely
Okay.
because it was a lot of net code, so really,
Yeah, let me see where
Oh, it
Jay
was all
Salmon
netcode.
is.
yeah.
Are we going green this time, bud?
Pace car lights are off, so he should be turning on. So let's we'll take a look here, see if they extend it. Yep, they did extend it one more lap.
One more lap. Let me check in real quick. No, okay. Can't get a hold
And
of
then
him
the
right now.
76 got an EOL for a choose cone violation.
Oh man.
So I don't think we want to talk to him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can't talk to him right now anyway, so man. 19th caution or the 18th? 18th caution. Okay. All right. I'll tell you what, the graphics have been absolutely unbelievable for this race. And that's a problem that we've seen a lot. We always see some blinking going on with some of our races, and I've been watching the same thing happen everywhere. So must be a iRacing thing, maybe. I'm not sure, but we're getting ready to go green one more time, boys. Lap 154. We'll be starting 154 on the green. Alhoff, Romano out front. Terrell Saunders behind them. That 60 car is coming from the back to join the fight again. Getting ready to go, and the 63 car
Oh,
gets
the
a
55
great
got
run.
loose.
Yeah, 55 got loose. Top just stacked up.
It looked like the 55 car may have spun his tires on the restart.
Yeah, I think that's
Oh, the
exactly what
97
happened.
and the 26 and 25 are 3 wide? No, they sorted out.
They do it coming through the corners 3 and 4. Everybody so far on the green. Little bit of check up there. A couple of cars bouncing
Oh, the
on
55 just
wall.
got sent and he gets turned around into the outside wall.
Corner. Oh, another caution. 19th caution of the lap, and we have 95 laps to go, gentlemen. 95. Whew. Wow, it looked like he might have let off a little bit earlier too than usual as well. I don't think that was an intentional type thing. Uh,
I don't
I
know.
don't
I was
know.
watching him and the 55 had kind of chopped his nose a couple times.
Yeah,
Might have gotten tired of him.
yeah, send a message. Sometimes you have to do it.
We have some takers this time. Don't know if they hit the magic number to make it, so have to keep an eye on it. Not exactly sure what the fuel window is.
Let me look this up.
And we'll actually take a moment just to go to a quick commercial, and we'll be right back. That was a quick ad from our series sponsor, Team Conti Sim Performance, for all of your Xfinity and beyond and truck series setup needs. Very pleased for them to be our series sponsor. Obviously tonight this race isn't exactly what a person wants to see, but holistically I think this Xfinity series has been a great series for a lot of these drivers. A lot of drivers coming through the Xfinity series, getting rides in Cup series now. So far, I would say a great success week after week. Great participation, completely filling the fields all the way to the back. So definitely awesome to see that, and awesome to see the participation from Twitch viewers too. So looks like the pace car is back off again. We'll be coming to green here. 63 car Henry Kalhoff will be jumping on the inside, getting a great restart there. See the 2398 Majors Garage cars and the Rodney Robertson 22 car just behind them. And we are 2 by 2 for about 5 rows back. Hoping these guys really just settle in into a good rhythm. Just after saying that, you see the 60 car getting to the 15. 22 Rodney Roberts all over the back of the 15 there. 15 car is going to cut down in front of Zack Saunders. And really just hold up those two. They're definitely looking to get around here.
Oh, the 26 just got shipped by the 25. We saved it.
Oh, you see Roebuck go around in the 6 car, or the 9 car rather. Nope, it's the 6 car. And you just touch doors with the, was that the 17? Nope, sorry, that was the 21. Just touch doors with 21 coming out of 4. Upside his car enough, and 3 just gets collected. And so we're on lap 165 of 250. Currently have had 20 cautions. I'd say the over is looking pretty safe at this point. I think we're gonna have more than 5 cautions to finish this thing. Currently, the top 5 is P1, John Terrell, P2, Nathan Fuller, all the way back from the back of the field, Zack Saunders, P3. Tyler Krozak will be in P4, and Mark Martin, P5. And then just noting a couple other, Rodney Roberts up 15 spots to sit in P6 currently. And then Travis Dickinson in 8th place, up 25 spots.
I just want to say I'm worried. The reason being is this is lap 20. I mean, caution 20. Is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
This is the last of the Jack Daniels, and the only thing I have left is tequila.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So, man, this might be a...
We need to tell the drivers.
Somebody needs to queue up and say y'all are killing Bill.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Lap 168 coming on up. Terrell, Saunders, Fuller, Morton out front. Morton had problems earlier. He worked his way forward. Good to see him back up there. Actually, Morton's been involved in a couple of different things tonight.
We're wrecking under caution, apparently.
Oh boy. Well,
let me take a look at that. I heard the complaining, but I'm not seeing it.
Oh, yeah, Jim Mott got turned by a 30 car. Just some miscommunication there.
And the 30 gets an end of line for that.
And looks like pace car's off, actually, and we're back. Green flag.
Oh, the 15 and the 3 are bumping doors.
Wait, they can't do that.
Looks like we did get through 1 and 2 there. Popping back to the front here, we have Zack Saunders and the 23 of Nathan Fuller battling out for second place. Saunders going to clear the 23, take away that inside line. He can secure second place. And when 3 around into Rodney Roberts. Rodney Roberts trying to save the car off the inside.
Oh, he gets into the 17.
More and more carnage on this backstretch.
Oh boy.
This is certainly a race of all time.
A race, yep.
I gotta be honest with you, gentlemen. I don't think this is that bad. And I know.
Man. Yeah, it looks like the 3 just kind of... He got bumped from behind, so he was probably just trying to save that race car the entire turn there. Oh, sorry. 22 got bumped. 26 got loose behind. 3 car just lost it, looked like. Yeah. In a very dramatic fashion. Yeesh.
Oh.
Who's that? 17 Michael Deach? Yeah.
Yes.
Need to get that hood taped down. But back up to the front, looks like Zack Saunders secured P2, so he'll be able to elect whether he wants to start behind a 98 machine or on his outside. Depending on how he's feeling, he might elect the outside and see if he can make any goes there. But also starting right behind him might be the smartest move for him.
What lap did Terrell pit last on?
Let's see. John Terrell last pitted lap 119. So looking at the pit strategy window here, it looks like Terrell's on 54 lap old, so is Fuller and Saunders. Morton on 46, Johnson on 40, Sheets on 46, Krozak on 54. So top 8 cars, lowest being 40, highest is 54. Not 100% sure what the pit window is. Maybe next caution we can pull someone up.
One guy, he's in that 6th spot. I don't want to say his name because every time I say his name, something bad seems to happen to the guy. So glad to see him moving up to the field. Up in that good, solid race so far for him.
Yep, and we do see Zack Saunders elect to start behind the 98 car on the inside there. And Mark Martin, who we talked to on Sunday night for the K9 Hero ARCA series, up to P4 now. Green flag's back in the air at Martinsville. Hopefully for the last time, maybe. I can dream, right?
Yeah, well, you know, I'd appreciate it, to be quite honest with you at this point. So the problem here is we need to get fanned out, but they can't get fanned out because it's so difficult to pass everybody here. They're wrecking right there side by side.
Yeah, 97 gave car in front of
97 is all over the 15. And we got a caution. Oh, the 76 just turned around after the yellow gets thrown.
Gave him the chowder in the back bumper and see ya Rada. He goes around. "22nd caution of the night."
We see Jim Mott around behind. Let's see if we can identify what happened with that. Just 3 wide going into 1. Jim Mott getting bounced around, and he just gets into the left rear of the 52 there.
Waiting for verification, and I could be a very happy camper in a few minutes.
Did you get a DM, Bill?
No, I am waiting for accounts to transfer money, and things are going to happen.
Oh, well.
But let me check my DMs real quick. Oh. Yeah, I'm not falling for that one. Ha! Not falling for that trick.
Fool me twice, right?
That's right. Actually, it was somebody asking me about my car insurance.
Yeah, extended warranty, car insurance, all the above. Just knock it out in one go.
Here we go again, lap 181. We're getting closer, folks, and you know what? This race really hasn't been that long.
Yeah, definitely could be much worse, but definitely seen the cautions tick higher and higher as we progressed here.
Terrell, Fuller side by side on that front row. Guys in the back already getting very impatient. I don't like seeing that. Here they come through all the corners through turns 1 and 2. Oh my gosh, just hold your breath before they go down the back straightaway, but everybody's going to make it clear going down into 3 and 4. Terrell, Saunders, Fuller moves his way up. Saunders was able to get underneath the Fuller. Now he's chasing after Terrell down the back straightaway, going on into the corner. Tell you what, Saunders has a good car.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, able to fight back to the second position after being spun on the beginning of the race.
Another guy who's quietly snuck up. Big peak in that 97 car. He's now in 7th spot.
And obviously another notable guy, second place in points, the 82 car, Nathaniel Campbell, up 17 spots, now P12. He always seems to just sneak his way up into a good finish. So another great drive for him so far. Hopefully he can keep it out of trouble for the rest of the night.
And probably the best paint scheme.
Yep, definitely a cool paint scheme there.
There we go. No, look at him coming off the corners. Another great green flag run we've got going on here. Is that the 90?
Oh, we got smoke. Someone parked it on the first stretch.
Side.
Trying to find who that is.
I spoke too soon.
Yeah, and they were just starting to fan out just a bit. The 39 car, Mark Martin, was able to get it locked up and minimize the impact on the inside there, but the low speed just causing the caution to come out. So he will be sent to the back. And we'll have quite a bit of work to do with the remaining laps we have here. Lap 189 this time by of 250. So still a good chunk left, but definitely starting to tick down towards the latter half of this race. And not a time they want to be sent to the back. So sorry, was that?
I did just get a DM, by the way.
Oh, congrats, man.
I'm not sure. It may be a foreigner with broken English.
Okay.
And they said, I need feed for my cats. And her name is Carol Baskin. So apparently Carol needs some feed for her cat. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if it turns out to be anything.
Don't fall for that, Bill. Don't fall for that.
No?
No.
You
She's
think
gonna
it's a
feed you
prank?
to her. She's gonna feed you to her tigers. That's what that means.
What kind of woman would do that? Come on. Sounds like a mini series.
Oh man.
Oh boy, lap 190, 23 cautions so far, folks. Hang in there, we're having a good time. We tried to warn you. We told you to pretend like it was COVID all over again, but you didn't listen.
Yeah, and we just have 2 cautions remaining until we hit 25.
Oh, I don't want to hit 25. I don't want to hit 25.
Dude, I'm gonna have a huge payout.
Well,
I'm just kidding. I'd rather them go green.
No, you wouldn't.
No, at this point, I'd rather them win.
What do we got next week? Where are we at?
Darlington.
Darlington, that's right.
Darlington is fun.
Although, last year we expected a lot of problems at Darlington, and it turned out to be a great race with only about 3 or 4 cautions.
Yeah, it was a really fun run.
That one was won by Nick Vasquez, I believe.
Yep.
Probably not the smartest thing to do. Yeah, probably not. Ready to go green one more time, folks. Here we go. Another great up by Terrell. I don't think he was communicating with his teammate there because he just left his teammate in the dust. Does not have any team orders going down to lap 193 here. Terrell, Saunders, and Fuller now your top three. Saunders in that 60 car trying to redeem himself from troubles earlier tonight. Doing a hell of a job coming all the way from the back.
Oh, the 15 gets turned by the 6. And the 25's in the wall.
God almighty.
Man.
Sorry, who was that?
The 6 and the 15, I think.
Let's see. Find
Oh yeah, that's not smart. Oh yeah, that hurts. Rule to self: don't clean your hands with racing fuel when you have open cuts. Woo! Damn.
noted.
Ow.
Trying to find if I can get a better view of this. Yeah, you see the 6 getting to the 15.
Oh man.
Just more of the same stuff. I mean, how many different ways can you describe someone getting into the left rear or someone at Martinsville?
I mean, at this point, 24 cautions. Do you think maybe fatigue is setting in?
I mean,
You don't get tired pacing.
you would think
well,
it's just annoying.
You think after like 17 or 18 cautions, people would be like, maybe I don't do what I just did.
You would think.
But here we are at 24 now, so.
I'll tell you one thing, though. Coming into this race, you have to be mentally prepared for this. I mean, everybody's known all week long this was going to happen. So you already need to have that in your head. And the amount of cautions at all, I don't want, last night I heard, one driver getting upset. Oh, come on, there's so many cautions, but that should be out of your head. I don't care how many cautions there are. Yeah, it's annoying, but you know what? Your focus is on that race. End of story.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
now
and I mentioned it earlier, like, for a lot of these guys up front here, this is, I mean, the amount of points you get in this race is the same as the Daytona race at the start of the season. Like, so for a lot of guys, if they get on the top 10 here after all these cautions, after all these wrecks, they get good points, like, they're still coming out on top tonight. So still a good points night for a lot of people here. It looks like Nathaniel Campbell worked his way up to 4th spot. Saunders sitting behind the leader. I believe he's in 2nd position. So yeah, frustrating race, long night, but for many of the quicker drivers, if they can keep it up front, still great points night for them.
Yes, it is. Let's try this one more time. Here they go. Let's see if they take off together. Absolutely not. No team orders there. The 98 is gone. Fuller's able to sneak down. If you notice, the back of Fuller's car already has enough damage on it. And here's the 25th caution of the race. Oh, boy. 50 laps to go, gentlemen.
Yeah, and this looks like it was a stack up. Man, yeah, 52 just... Does not get it slowed up at all. 67 comes in late there.
All right. Well, 25th. Another 5th caution. So.
Is Dr. Phil coming out? Is that what
Out
that
with
means?
the Jack. In with the tequila.
God.
I'm sorry. There's only one kind of tequila you buy, my friend. Uncle Alfred's, right from the Caribbean island man himself, yeah.
Is it good stuff?
Island Willie. It's actually Island Willie. Island Willie tequila. You have to go there to buy it. Oh. Oh boy. Here we go. Wow. It's actually smoother than the Jack Daniels. All right. 25th. Caution of the night. We have 47 laps to go, gentlemen. Do we need to calculate how many cautions we've had in the last 47 laps?
25.
Last 47. I think we'll probably get 5 more.
I think we'll end with more than the truck race. It was 32, right?
Yep.
Actually, I don't know. I don't think they will.
Hopefully not for my sake. All right, green flag, here we go again. One thing we haven't done yet, why don't we do it right now? Why don't we get in a quick crank it up while they're green?
Yeah, sure. We'll do we don't have crank it up cameras, but we do have the static camera, so I'll throw it into that. Well, that didn't last long.
We couldn't even get a crank it up.
This is what we're gonna do. When they go green flag,
yeah.
When they go green flag, we're not gonna say a word. Just put the crank it up and let the fans hear it live as it happens.
Yep, I agree. That's the only way we can get it done, I think. That looked like a bad one too. It's either Rodney Roberts driving the 22 machine there. Just got some contact to the left rear by the 8 car, getting spun around and all sorts of carnage on the backstretch. All right, and the over wins. I just realized 26 caution, so if you bet on the over tonight, you're a winner.
So far, I'm losing. What these drivers need to do is just settle down with their emotions and put forward a better effort to improve their driving skills to improve this race.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It was huge. It was wonderful. A lot of crashes. Not good. All right. That tequila's going to kick in pretty quick here. So, let me tell you how you get Captain Willie's. I did a sailing school in the Caribbean. You actually live aboard the sailboat, little 44-footer. They teach you how to sail it. And they take you to these small islands in the Caribbean. And there you find Captain Willie's. And that's the only place you can get Captain Willie's tequila.
Mm.
So I don't want too much of this stuff to go to waste. So these guys better get it together. Boy. It burns. All right, lot 210. Here we go.
Oh, we got it in. We got the crank it up in.
I wasn't gonna say anything because they were doing good.
Yeah. Kind of wanted to stay there, see how long it would last.
Yeah,
But
seriously.
we're still green flag here. It looks like John Terrell has a comfortable lead over Zack Saunders still, and then about a half a second back, we have Caleb Sheets and Nathan Fuller driving for third position.
I think they might have listened to Dr. Phil or something because these guys fanned out nicely here. Everybody pretty much knows the tail, and that's why we're going to get a bunch of green flags in here, hopefully. Green flag lap.
Fanned out nicely. You see a side-by-side battle between Blake Roebuck and the 24 car Carlo. And caution is out. Do the 99 and Justin Bell might have just got loose.
Now, last year we didn't have this series. Not at this racetrack, did we? No.
No, I'm not sure.
No, because didn't we have the Nextel series? Right? It wasn't until like the end
Yeah.
that we did.
So this is the first time, yeah. '27th caution, lap 220, 30 to go. Now this is a Saturday night shootout. 30 laps to go on a half-mile track. And I am going to tell you something right now. I am going to try to go to next week's race at Thompson Speedway Saturday night. So it's the NASCAR Whelen Modified race.
Oh, that would be fun.
Always a huge event. The icebreaker at Thompson. Last weekend you had the Monaco Modifieds. And if you're from New England, the Monaco Modifieds is the true modified racing series.
You said Monaco?
Yep, there's two series of mod. You have the NASCAR Wayland Modified Series. You guys have the Smart Modified Series. And a lot of guys that go down to the Smart Tour, they race in the Monaco Modified. That's where Hirschman races all the time. And so up here, the Northeast, the Monaco Modifieds is where all the true top talent in modified racing come to race. It's not the NASCAR Modified Series. So little truth may hurt a little bit, but that is the true fact. You have stars like Woody Pitkat, Keith Rocco, Les Hinkley. You know, God, I can. There are so many. Ronnie Williams. Just so many great drivers. Todd Owen is another one. Todd Owen, a legendary modified driver in the Northeast. All of them on the Monacos. Huge series up here. And we're getting ready to go green one more time. They're lined up 2x2. Lap 224. We'll come back. It'll be 25 laps to go. What do you think, gentlemen? 27.
Yeah, I mean,
27 caution.
Not a whole laps left. If I'm in the top 5 here and I don't have a great chance to make a pass off this restart, then I'm just going to try to settle the top 5. Don't want to do anything too crazy, get shipped back to the back here.
Here we go. Another great jump by Terrell over 4. Did everybody make it through turn 1? Looks like they might. Terrell is just flying down that back straightaway. Yeah, nice line. As he's out front in that nice clean air, he has the option of entering that corner at any section he wants to. He doesn't have to worry about a car on the outside. So he's loving that nice clean air in the front. Headed down, Fuller, Saunders, Sheets has moved up into the 4th position. Good job to him. I love seeing that. DiCarlo rounds out the top 5.
Oh, we have some contact further back.
15 spins.
People are still beating and banging in turns 1 and 2.
Caution, gentlemen. And I can confirm that I am the new owner. That is correct, of the Crown Jewel Racing Series.
Oh, wow. The entire thing?
Everything. I own it all. I now own Corey Mott. I own his home, his cars, everything.
Well, congrats.
So, I promise there won't be any changes. You know, maybe some new faces, maybe some old faces returning. You never know. But not much is going to change. Everything's going to be kept the same.
All right.
Does anybody know what's the date today?
You can set your salary
April
now
Fools.
for commentator.
What day is it?
Oh, it's the 1st of April. With how much? Yeah, it's April 1st.
Yep.
I'm not falling for your tricks.
Oh, I fell for it.
I was born on a day, well, yesterday.
I was wondering, like, what you'd be buying exactly. But
It's the tequila makes you talk. You know what I'm saying? Tequila makes you honest. Actually, that's not true. Whiskey makes you honest. Only drink whiskey with your good friends because you say things that most guys would knock you out for. There you go. Nice job there. Huh. Saunders with that outside lane pick. Does that surprise you at all?
I mean, being the third place car, I think I'd rather be in the front row outside than 3 cars behind on the inside.
Yeah. Especially with what we've seen for cautions. Oh boy. Lights still on the pace car. They're still side by side. 19 laps to go. They'll be coming back with 18. So this race has wound down. What are we at time?
2 hours and 5 minutes.
Yeah, just over. That's not a bad race. We've had races go a lot longer than that. So getting ready to go green one more time.
On pit lane, and we are green flag again here at Martinsville with 18 to go. John Terrell, great jump. Zack Saunders with a great jump also on the outside there. He's trying to take P2, and he might just be
He's gonna get it. Wow, what a move by Saunders. That could be the race, the move of the race right there. Oh, another car
cars
up to
on
the
the
wall.
outside wall. I think we're still green for now.
Out front, Terrell Saunders, Fuller, Keith has moved up. Well, he did the same. Roebuck has moved up. McPeak has moved up. Where did he come from?
97 looking on the inside of Roebuck. He's going to keep it out of him.
Oh,
the 24 spinning. Just gets into the 97 and just collects.
It's a big
and
one.
Nathaniel Campbell,
Oh, it's
big
huge.
wreck for him.
There goes
76
the top 10.
hitting the inside wall. Just had a feeling, switching the camera to that group there, that something would happen. You see the 97 McPeak send it on the inside. That's going to slow his car up. 24 just tried to do the switch over and just created a lot of havoc there on the backstretch.
Yeah, that's not good. That was a big old kerfluffle right there. Once those guys started into each other, everybody just came out of that corner, and well, that was it.
See the 97 lunge there on the inside. He's able to keep it out of Joe, but he just has to park it. About a half a lane higher, just a little aggressive on exit, causing a lot of cars to be collected.
Yeah, you're starting to see these guys just come out of these wrecks with so much frustration. And I'm hoping for, by the time we go green, it's going to be 10 laps to go, and I'm hoping for green flag. We definitely need some green flag racing, but look who has snuck up into the top 10, Mr. Bell. Good run for him. Definitely taking advantage of everybody else's problems. Gibbons is at 9th. Campbell has moved up into 8th again. Salmon is back in the 7th after he got net coated by the ghost of Christmas past, apparently. That was probably the worst net coat I have ever seen in iRacing, was what happened to Mr. Campbell.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. And really, I think we need to keep an eye on Roebuck, Kalhoff, Salmon, Campbell. All those cars were heavily hit on that last caution, so wondering if they have any sort of steering issue or anything like that coming to the green here, but we'll keep an eye on them. Hopefully they can make it to the end of this thing. Only 12 laps to go. Pace car is coming down pit lane. Zack Saunders electing to be behind the leader on the inside there after taking the position away from Nathan Fuller on that last restart. And the top lane's already stacking up, we see, and Fuller's trying to take the position from Zack, but Zack actually gets his nose and they're able to keep him from completely clearing him. And Zack giving the door to the 23, the 26 actually going to slide under there. So now the 26, Caleb Sheets in P2 with Zack on his outside.
Oh, I love this run by Sheets. Keep it going. I'm going to see him.
Yeah, Sheets just took advantage of the battling between 60 and Fuller, and he's able to slide under Zack Saunders, take P2. Saunders is now on the chase for position 2.
Well, you know, when you're beating back instead of paying attention to what's happening in front of you, you deserve to lose a position like that. And Sheets was just there and he took advantage of it.
He did absolutely do just that, and he looks like he's not getting much pressure from Zack at this point. A lot of these guys have heavy damage to their cars. Just want to get to the end of this thing. If you're in the top 15 at this point, you're happy that you're still alive. I just want this thing to go green and finish at this point. You see Campbell taking a peek on the inside of the 63, and Henry Calhoun there is not going to get enough momentum to get that done.
A lot of these guys, their tires are burnt out pretty good, and they just kind of want to get out of here, but they've spanned out pretty nice. Couple of small battles going around everywhere.
Hoping to pick up one more spot from the 6 in a row.
The problem is that this point of the race, you have to be aggressive to get forward one more position, whatever you have to do, and that's what causes the problem. But, you know, it's racing. It's not give and take here, and you see him go underneath. Trying to hold that bottom line. He's going to be able to get that position, not just here on the back straight. Probably will clear him off by the next corner.
Yep, and he does just that, clears him off, and that puts Nathan Fuller in position 4. Up the front here, John Terrell is getting hunted down by Caleb Sheets, but there is still about looks to be a 3/10 gap between the two. Don't know.
Oh no!
Yeah, it looks like we
This
just
is
had.
exactly what happened last night. They had green-white checker.
Man.
And they had 2 of them, which gave them 32 cautions.
Yeah, and
so
I think
that's
just
where we are tonight.
Everybody wanted that to go green there.
And unfortunately for me, that was caution number what?
30.
Uncle Willie, be good to me, brother. Yeah, fine. All right. Okay. I only have to work tomorrow, so it's not like I have to go golfing where I have to be serious. So I'm not too worried about it. Wow. 30 cautions. 2 to go to tie last night's. But if you think about it, they've already beat last night's record. I mean, they've gone more laps.
Right, yeah.
This was a lot more entertaining race than what I saw in any of the series last night. So, and we did see some green flag, not a whole lot of green flag racing lot of long stints. We saw a bunch of short ones, but they did get the laps in. So
yeah,
really hasn't been a long race.
We'll go back and take a look at this real quick. You see 60 dive under 23 there, and Caleb Sheets just sees them come together, able to slide underneath, and that's what got him into position 2. And Saunders now position 3, and Fuller actually did lose the spot to Roebuck here, so he had some more work to do after that contact with the 60 car there. But those two will be starting, if not next to each other, one in front of the other, and it looks that way. So might want to keep an eye on the 60 and 23 on this restart. Might be some unfinished business with this green-white checkered.
Oh, 3 laps to go. I don't think that they're going to behave themselves. I think they're going to start getting in trouble, probably coming out of turn 4.
Yeah, I mean,
going into turn 3.
There was an aggressive lunge by the 60 car, and he did make contact with the 23, causing him to get shuffled back pretty far. So we'll just have to watch.
Remember what happened to that 60 car too.
Yeah. Yep.
But I'll tell you what a drive by Saunders. Either way, came from the back. Now he's battling for the win with 3 to go. And there are unlimited green-white checkers, am I right?
There are, yeah. Ignore the race complete. Just seems to be the overlay there. For 3 to go, green-white checkered. His car is on pit road and waiting on the restart by the 98 car.
Saunders gets a great jump, but you see the other car going down on the inside.
Yep, Nathan Fuller dived to the inside there. Saunders.
He's gonna get him. Oh, he's
Saunders in the
off
wall. Ooh, Caleb Sheets almost getting up, and Saunders able to keep it down just enough.
Flag.
This is a white flag of the race. John Terrell out in front. Battle is for second and third position.
Oh, we got red wrecking on the backstretch.
Doesn't matter now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now.
And John Terrell will be the winner tonight at Martinsville. Nathan Fuller's teammate will be coming in second position. Caleb Sheets will be finishing third to round out the podium, and Zack Saunders slides back to 4th place. After those last couple of restarts, he unfortunately was not able to keep his second position. But nonetheless, great job by Saunders to fight back from being moved to the back of the field early in the race. Blake Roebuck in 5th. Henry Kalhoff will be finishing 6th. Justin Bell 7th. Noah Hamilton 8th position. Nathaniel Campbell 9th, and Joe Gibbons 10th.
I'll tell you what, one guy I'm very impressed with, finishing 3rd right there, the 26th car, Caleb Sheets. Excellent performance by him. We've seen him be fast. A few races, he's been very quick. Always been getting caught up in somebody else's mess. So now he's actually has the results for his true performance. Great job by him.
Yep, Caleb Sheets was 10th place in points before this race. So definitely finishing on podium will bump him up even higher now. So great drive from him tonight. As we see John Terrell, I believe he started on the pole if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
But able to keep the car up front. Ran the fastest lap. Keep the car clean for the most part. So dominant win by him tonight. We'll have our post-race interviews here in just a second for you guys. After this quick commercial break. We'll be right back. All right, and we're back. We'll be doing the driver interviews in just a second, waiting for the guys to join the podium channel, and then we'll drag them on up for a couple of questions. Again, guys, in the chat, thank you so much for coming out tonight for the race. Be sure to hit the follow. We'll have the Cup Series run here tomorrow night. Hopefully with a little bit less cautions, but obviously whenever you come here, you got to expect a lot of cautions to come out. So
Yeah, but you know what though? It wasn't that long of a race.
yeah, I think we're just over 2 hours and 18 minutes now. So
That's not a bad race time.
yeah, for 250 laps here, could be much worse. So
Yep. So, yeah, it was 30 cautions, which I can tell you I can feel it. Um Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do this again on a school night. I can promise you that.
Yeah, waiting on Caleb Sheets. Let's see if I can spot him in any channels I can poach him from.
I know, but I want to talk to him. I really want to talk to that guy.
Don't
If
see
anybody's seen
Caleb.
Mr. Sheets, get Caleb Sheets up here, please. Well, he's going to get a penalty from NASCAR for not talking to the media.
Yeah, yep. And I do see, I mean, Zack Saunders is in podium finishers, but he finished fourth, so I could pull him up. And then the only other person in there is Nathan Fuller, who finished second.
Let's talk to Nathan Fuller.
Yep, let's talk to Nathan. Give me 1 second. Nathan, you're in the booth. You got us?
Oh, hello. Yep, I got you.
Hey, so P2 finish after that 30 plus caution race. I mean, look, it's still points night. P2, great finish. How did it feel out there tonight?
I mean, that's second race I finished on the lead lap and second podium, so I'll take it. But I mean, it was a lot of just fighting for one position on a restart. With so many cautions, it was all about, can you get your nose ahead when the caution flew out? And John being up front there getting the restart, it's hard to challenge him if at all. And then it's still good to stay up there though. It was a hard fight for sure.
And I know that I think it was the caution before the last one. When you guys restarted, Saunders kind of lunged hard to the inside. You guys came together. Cheats was able to slide underneath you guys. We were expecting some sort of retaliation shot on the last green white checkered start there. How are you feeling going into that last restart on the green white checkered?
I mean, I'm cool with Zach. I know. I mean, I saw it in my review. It looked like he locked it a little bit. I don't think he meant to send me like crazy into 3 like that, especially from that far back. So I wasn't gonna, wreck him back or anything. I might have given him a bumper if he was ahead of me, but getting the good restart there and then him being on the outside, he tagged the wall a bit is self repli or self repairing. I don't know how to word that. Self punishing. There you go.
Right.
Got a little
Yeah.
tag of the wall. I was able to just slide right back
Karma.
down to P2.
Yeah.
Stuff happens. The wall happened, and we still managed the P2, so we'll take it.
All right, Mr. Fuller, where are you from?
From raised in South Carolina, live out here in PA right now.
Nah. How long you been around racing?
I mean, my whole life. I remember back on the old PS1, PS2 playing NASCAR Thunder, and then I moved on to Gran Turismo and eventually over to iRacing here about 5 years ago.
Yeah, and do you have any real life racing experience at all?
I wish, my friend, I wish I do not, but
Yeah, don't we
hopefully I can
all?
start taking my own car to the track sometime and ripping it around.
Yep, there you go. Well, hey man, congratulations on an awesome run. You've obviously figured out racing. You're the only guy that could keep up with your teammate there with Terrell, and just a very impressive run. I know it had to have been frustrating with all the cautions, but I mean, did you prepare yourself mentally at all for that coming into this race? You knew there was going to be a ton of cautions.
Yeah. I mean, Martinsville's a hard track in and of itself, but even running, you know, top split, second split officials, it's wreck fest, and I wouldn't have expected it to be clean as much as I prayed for it, but it kind of sucks when it does go caution like that because I definitely felt like the longer the run went, the better I was, and I never really got a chance to show that off.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
told a lot of guys not to spend too much money on a setup this week because probably not going to be able to utilize it too much. But yeah, with the full field, I think we had I want to say 35 drivers tonight. That's a lot of drivers to put around this track. So
yep.
it was definitely a caution riddled race, but could have been much worse. Before you go, Nathan, do you have any shout outs you want to give?
I mean, first of all, shout outs to CJR and to y'all for the racing and the casting. Always awesome to come out here. And then, of course, to the team, John, congrats on the win. And then Colby he's the one who cooked up the setup this week, and it was obviously really good. Pulled it out in a P2. So, and of course, family watching. Always fun to have them on there, and looking forward to the next race.
All right, man. Well, sounds good. Great job on the P2 finish tonight. Should be very proud of that, and you should have a good points addition after that run tonight here at Martinsville. So you have a good evening.
Thank you. Y'all have a good one.
Oh man,
That
from
was
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, he said. Well, he said he was born in Carolina and then moved to Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Well, fun fact about Pennsylvania: you can buy fireworks everywhere in Pennsylvania,
Yeah. Yeah.
unless you're a resident of Pennsylvania.
Oh, really? I
Yep. You
didn't know
go
that.
everywhere. You go to a Walmart parking lot, and there'll be a tent in the back with somebody selling a ton of fireworks.
Mm.
And they go up, they check your ID, they make sure you're not from Pennsylvania. You can buy whatever you want. So that's PA for you.
Very interesting. All right. So next up, John Terrell, driver of the 98 car, the winner of the race. I don't see Caleb Sheets, so I don't think we'll be able to talk to him tonight. But Caleb Sheets also had a great run, finishing P3 after making that late move to get underneath Saunders and Fuller, positioning himself for a great restart there at the end. But with that said, John Terrell, winner of the race. Let's get him in the booth. John, are you in the booth? You got us?
Yeah, it's a good copy.
Man, so you were able to get the pole tonight and keep it out front. A lot of the issues that were happening were further back in the field. So for the most part, being able to keep that car clean. How important was that to get a good qualifying to have the result that you had tonight?
Definitely wanted to get a good qual run because I did not want to be anywhere in the chaos if I could help it, for sure.
Yeah, and were you expecting the amount of cautions you saw tonight? Were you mentally prepared for that, or was it kind of a surprise to you?
I mean, yeah, it definitely wasn't a surprise. There were a lot of cautions, in the official races this week. So I think it kind of is what it is. It kind of sucks that there are so many cautions because, Martinsville is kind of a cool track if everybody races properly.
Right. Yeah, I was mentioning to Fuller that I was talking to a couple of guys this week and telling them not to spend too much money on the setups because a lot of times you don't even get to run the setup the way it was intended. So a lot of times it's just on the restarts and the short run speed. But yeah, it definitely can be a lot of fun if you can get a green flag stint in here. But you guys, there were a couple of times where you guys were getting fanned out and able to put down a lot of green flag laps, but it just seemed like once those cautions started to rein in, then everyone getting bunched back, causing a lot of more cautions to come out. But yeah, man, great run tonight. P1 still points finish for you, so you get all the points that comes with finishing first. And despite it being a long and grueling race, congrats on that. Any shout outs you want to give before you head out?
And everybody, over there at Major's Garage, Colby threw out a killer set. That was awesome. But just, even coaching the guys that if you guys want some coaching, head over to Majors. They'll send you in the right direction. That's for sure.
Amen. There you
Awesome,
go.
man. So looking ahead, next week we have the Lady in Black, Darlington. How are you feeling about that track? Have you started the prep? Has the setup been built out yet? How's it looking?
No, I've pretty much been practicing for Martinsville. Actually, I've never raced at Darlington, so it should be interesting.
Oh wow. Yeah, that definitely is a unique track. I think last year we had a great run there, great racing. So hopefully the guys come out next week, well prepped, well practiced, ready to put some good racing down there. But very unique track. So I definitely recommend you put some laps down before next week because it's a lot of fun. So Bill, you got
try and
anything
put a few down. Yeah.
Bill, you got anything for John?
Yeah, John, just an impressive run. Yeah, I know you get frustrated with all the cautions. By the end of this thing, was that an issue at all? Were you starting to get a little ticked off underneath the helmet?
I mean, later on, absolutely. Kind of ready for the thing to shake out. I just, I didn't want the radiator to break on me or anything like that. But
yeah, and there was like a green flag stretch there at the end, and it looked like we were gonna finish that thing, and then I think someone spun around in the back, so then we had to do the green white checkered and all that. So we were thinking that you were pretty bummed out about that, but
man, I feel like those guys were kind of coming on me there towards the end. I was getting a little bit loose there in the center, and yeah, but it worked out.
Yep. Well, you were able to keep your cool and able to drive that thing to victory lane. So good job on that. And anything else you want to shout out or give before you head out?
Yeah, I do. I'd like to thank you guys for putting on a good show. This is a lot of fun, and y'all do a great job at the broadcasting, race control, everything. It's a cool time.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you very much, and you have a great rest of your evening and a great rest of your week.
Thanks.
Yep. Have a good one. That was John Terrell, driver of the 98 car, bringing it home in P1 tonight. Definitely seems like a great team effort going on over there at Major's Garage here in the Xfinity Series. Yeah, I mean, what can be said? He started on the pole, was able to keep it out front. That's a great formula to staying out of trouble, especially when there's a lot of cautions throughout the night.
But even still, he still got close to he still had a couple of close calls. There's just a lot of cars on this small track, and we expected it. We told you at the beginning of the race, and even still, 30 cautions. Not as bad as last night, but it was a more entertaining race than last night as well. So we actually saw Saunders in that 60 car. He was running up front, got sent to the back when he got booted. And then next thing you know, he's almost winning this thing with an incredible finish of fourth after driving through the field. So just an impressive run by him. Fuller was on top of it. Sheets. I wish we could have talked to Sheets, the one guy I've been dying to talk to. Just a great finish for him in third. I wish this track would have gone green a little bit longer so to see what he could have done. But there's always next week. So we'll see what he can do then.
Yep. And before next week, we I don't know if Caleb Sheets drives in the Cup Series, but we will be having the Cup Series drive here at Martinsville tomorrow night. Hopefully we'll get some more great racing there. A little bit less cautions preferably, but hey, I mean, it just comes with the territory.
There will not be a drinking game tomorrow.
Yeah, that race, what, it's 350 laps, so
yeah. So
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not taking that chance tomorrow.
I actually will be out of
So,
town, so I'm not gonna participate in that one. And
uh,
lucky me, right? So
yeah, I'm not participating either. So, I should have said every 10 laps. That would have been a lot better for me. But, just, you know, it was still a fun night.
it
We had a
was.
lot of laughs, and I thought it was still an entertaining race either way. So I thank you for having me, and I look forward to next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for coming out. Thanks for sticking around. Definitely a race, not an all-time race, but a race tonight. So thank you so much for coming out, and everyone who participated in the predictions. Obviously the over won tonight, so there wasn't as big of a payout for the over, obviously, because probably about 95% of people betted the over. I'll try to pass on the prediction to tomorrow so they can get that set up for you guys again. But thank you so much for coming out, and be sure to follow the channel. Tomorrow night we'll have the Cup cars at Martinsville, 350 laps around Martinsville, and then don't think we have anything on this Sunday, but we'll be back next Tuesday for Darlington Raceway. So be sure to come back for that. You guys have a good rest of your night and a great rest of your week.
One more quick thing.
Yeah.
If you are going to Thompson, just look me up on Instagram or join our Discord. And on Instagram, I'm Bill the Masshole, so I'm really easy to find. So if you do go, I think I am going to go next week. Yeah, day 2 of the Icebreaker. You got the Whalen Modifieds will be there. So I'm going to go down and check that out. It's kind of mandatory. So we'll see you next week, bud. And I'll let you finish and send us home.
All right. Yeah, you heard that. Bill will be there. So be sure to look out for him, and yeah, join the Discord if you're interested in racing. We have an open series, ARCA Open Series that races on Sunday nights. It's not every week, but they do have a consistent schedule through the end of the NASCAR season. So be sure to come out and participate in that. Obviously, doing that, you can get noticed by team owners and drivers to potentially get a ride in the Xfinity or Cup Series. So always a ton of possibilities to be had here. But thank you so much for coming out tonight. You guys have a good rest of your evening.
We'll see you.